Hey guys, welcome to a very quick episode. And by quick, I'll try to keep it under 30 minutes. Just have one more look at the price. I'm at the airport. I got here a little bit early. I like getting to airports early. You never know what the hell's going to happen. So I just don't do connectors. All my flights are absolutely direct, unless it better be one crazy flight for me to connect. I just rather stop at other places to avoid connectors. And all right, let's take a look at the price. Let me pause my own video. No webcam, uh, no speaker. I'm not inviting anyone to this one. Nick, I see you're still on. Just want to do a quick glance because I did call this period the catching knife period. And if people are listening to me, I want to keep them updated as much as I can. Let me just set up the screen here. I won't be able to look at your live chat because I can't look at my own screen and your live chat at the same time. I'm at the airport, man. What else am I gonna do? I got like half an hour before I board my flight. But thank you for reminding me that I have no life, Nick. That's exactly that's great. All right, let's go to screen share. Hey guys, head on over to tonebase.com. I haven't mentioned the affiliates at all, but I really should because TradingView is a great affiliate actually. If you go to TradingView and you always wanted a paid account, they have a huge discount right now, a huge 60% off discount. So go ahead and check that out for it. It's a good deal. I use the premium. I mean, back in the day, the premium was what the Pro Plus was. I mean, you used to get a lot more for it, but it's still good. Definitely take this opportunity over the next 5 days. And please use the link. Please use the link that I just clicked. And also Amazon shopping. I'm actually going to update this list. I'm about to do a bunch of shopping on Amazon for Black Friday. I got to find the time. That's what I probably should be doing, looking at deals. And if you're going to do your Amazon shopping, please click one of these links, any of these links, and then do your Amazon shopping. So I definitely plan to buy a bunch of stuff. And yeah, go ahead. I should use my own links, but I don't have really the time to create a second account or anything like that. All right, workshops. I think we added something. I think we added a workshop. We added Phoenix. Phoenix has been added to the calendar. I will be traveling to Las Vegas. I might do a road trip to Las Vegas. And on that road trip, I might stop at a couple of places. Phoenix will be one of them. Decided to add Phoenix as a workshop, mostly because I have a very cheap venue. So my expenses would be low. So I added a Phoenix workshop. Las Vegas is going to be an advanced workshop, guys. It will be advanced. I'm not gonna. The Phoenix will be still basic. Vegas will be advanced. There will be some overlap, but they will be different. Okay, if you're in that region. So there you go. Phoenix has been added to the calendar. Check that out, and of course the conference Unconfiscatable. Please check that out as well. We added a fiat payment system just because some people really wanted to pay in fiat, and it was a pain in the ass. So we have a bank account. It's a legitimate company, and there you go. So there is a way for you to pay in fiat. The price will generally be higher to pay in fiat because of all the fees, and that's a nice use case for Bitcoin. All right, and the poker tournament sign up for that as well. All right, let's go look at charts. Oh, I just realized that I need to. That's going to be in the way. Let's go look at charts, guys. What time is it? Oh, it's past 8. I wonder. Yeah, see, this still hasn't updated, which is unfortunate. I have no idea when the BLX index updates, but I wish it updated, a few times a day. But it definitely has not updated yet, so it's hard to see. I'm still looking for support. I am still looking for support in this vicinity. This, $4,200 vicinity. I'm still looking for support on that. As I said in the last podcast, catching the falling knife here would not have been the end of the world. I hope everything's good with the audio and video. Yeah, everything looks okay. And not going to talk about hyperwave today. We'll wait for Tyler. Yeah, so here's that bounce. Let me move this into the corner here. Here's that bounce. The bounce of the setup trend line, the bounce of the 40. I mean, it got as low as like 4,050, but in general, we are bouncing from the $4,200 vicinity. And I really like this bounce. Do I think this bounce is going to go all the way to 6,000? Probably not. I don't think that it will. I think this 50 period moving average is going to drop really quick. The 30 period moving average is about to start dropping even quicker. I still think it's almost a given that we're going to hit the 200 moving average on the weekly, maybe the 3,000. I mean, my statistics, my probabilities. The moment we fall below 4,000, I'm going to update my probabilities again. And guess what? The under 2,000 number is going to, the percentage on that is going to go up. Here's our daily, the daily candle. Did we just start a new candle? I think we just started a new candle. This is once again Bitfinex. I need to get away from Bitfinex charts. I mean, the whole Tether investigation by the government. I mean, I don't really care about this. Like, again, there are things I care about when it comes to government regulations, and there are things that I don't. The Tether problem should have been solved 2 years ago, not now. Like, I don't care that the government is doing a criminal probe to see if Tether affected the price of Bitcoin 2 years ago. Why wasn't it doing it 2 years ago? Like, I don't care about the past history, right? I need them to manage the shit now. And if you are a company, if you are holding other people's money, if you are fundraising from people, then you need to be in check. Someone needs to be overseeing you. That's how regulation is supposed to work. I don't care that Tether manipulated the price back in 2017. It's ancient history. Why didn't you why didn't you deal with it at that time? Why are you dealing with it now? So this is more frustration. Things like this would only prolong the bear market and prevent it from people, keep people being scared from buying back in. This is what should have been done to curtail the irrational exuberance, not something to be done now to prevent people from getting in. Even though it's a little early to get in, I think. The Bitfinex is coming up on an 8. I know the Bitstamp version is on a different number count. We are below the channel. We're below the channel. I mean, we're due for a bounce. We're due to get back into this channel. I think a jump to 5,000 and above is actually imminent. I like this candle here. This is once again Bitfinex on the 12-hour. I don't know when I'm going to find the time to migrate all my charts to Bitstamp. And then I bet you the moment I do, Bitstamp is going to have its problems and probably shut down. So here's the 12-hour chart. I like this doji candle. As long as the low holds, the 12-hour chart just started. If we close below the prior closing lows, I'm not going to be very happy. I'm optimistic that the next 24 hours are going to rally the price. Even the next 10 hours are going to rally the price. I'm optimistic that this candle will close as a green candle. I have a long position in Bitcoin right now. The 4-hour chart actually looks very, very bad. This is where I normally tell people not to be bullish anymore. The time to be bullish was this big green candle. It did not have a follow through. Your stop loss should have already been hit. I don't like the look of the 4-hour chart. I do have a bullish trade on GBTC, and the fact that it's on GBTC is preventing me from panicking and exiting. You know, there's something to be said about not having to panic. That trade is of substantial size, and I was gonna add to that trade right before market closed, but that's okay. Maybe it's good that I didn't add to that trade. Let's see what happens at market open. I like this. Again, I like these hourly candles on stamp or 10-minute candles on stamp. I like the wicks along the bottom. I think this is forming a bit of an ascending triangle. Maybe a little too hopeful, right? But and I'm drawing with my pad here, which I hate. I prefer the mouse, of course. Like if I start drawing ascending triangles, and you guys know I love my ascending triangles and descending triangles. You know, that is that's an ascending triangle to me. It's the opposite of that descending triangle we dealt with. You know, you don't want your candles to close. So something like this, that is a very nice ascending triangle, and you can go ahead and do a price analysis on it. Let's make this green and let's make this green. You know, what was the upswing here? The upswing here was about $235. So you can go ahead and project it over. So it's about 5%, $235. And there it is, right? And that looks clean. It hit it beautifully with a 9. You can probably get out right there on the 9. And we can repeat this. We have another triangle. You know, let's copy that. Let's paste that. Let's take this triangle. Let's just slide it over. You know, this one is actually a little bit bigger, and we can go ahead and adjust it. I can probably move this one day over. I can move this one day over. You just can't have any. I like to draw my triangles without any candles closing above the triangle, so we can extend it. You know, this is a legitimate triangle. Let's. I don't mind getting the wicks on it. So maybe something like this, maybe lower it a smidge, you know, like that. That is a very nice, clean triangle. And I would certainly be happy to trade this triangle to the upside. Look, you have 1, 2, and 3 touches along the bottom. No candle closed outside the triangle. You have your 1, 2, 3, a big cluster here. So that's nice. That's actually very nice. I can take this, I can copy. I just don't want to draw too much. Oh man. Let me grab this guy over. Let me put him here. Let me see how big this triangle, the fat part of the triangle. It's a little bit bigger, you know. It's about $260. So we can take this guy and we can slide him right over here. And let's see if we can get a pop of another $260, and then maybe we'll form another triangle. Now, this is how you can trade the chart patterns. I teach chart patterns a lot. There is also a bit of a cup and handle right here. It was a red cup and handle. We might as well stick it in here. Little education on, you know, chart patterns. You know, so here is a cup, and the handle is a little bit bigger than normal. Beautiful 9, bottomed on a 9, you know, and there's your handle. That's known as a cup and handle pattern. I love the cup and shoulder pattern that Line Rider did when he did a parody video off of me, and you know, we can take one of these, we can put them here, and can flip the color to a red, you know, You can flip the color to a red. We can flip them upside down. We can go and check what was the fat part of the cup. Looks to be just a smidge under 300. Let's round it. Let's make it $300. And then you take this and you drop it down with the breakdown, and like magic, there it is. There's your $300 drop once the inverse cup and handle broke to the downside. And I love trading. These are my favorite chart patterns, the ascending and descending triangles and cups and handles. These have always been my favorite chart patterns, even back when I was trading. And you can certainly trade them if you are very consistent and you can recognize these patterns. You can do pretty well. I mean, I wasn't looking at them in real time. I'm looking at the triangle in real time. Let's see if the triangle can hold. You can slightly adjust this triangle all the way to the end, like you saw me do on the weekly triangle. And you can try and trade these triangles. So I remain bullish here. I like this ascending triangle. I don't see much of a difference with the prior triangle. I think we dipped oversold a little bit. Lots of metrics are pointing to oversold. Let's see if we can bounce here. Also, my GBTC, this is what I was gonna tweet out this morning. I didn't get to it. I just got busy, and then we went live, and I was setting it up. There's my. I don't think I'm ever gonna trade a crypto exchange again. I don't wanna. I don't wanna think about it anymore. I don't wanna deal with it. I don't want any kind of legal liability. I don't wanna. It's okay. What's done is done, and I don't want to mess with it. I'll stick to GBTC. I want to stick to my regulated environment. I would trade the CME futures, but I can't trade the CME futures in my retirement account, but I can trade this in my retirement account. So I don't know if it's better or worse than the CME futures. I don't feel like I already. I'm in the process of closing my traditional account. I don't want to make any more trades, and the calendar year is coming up. I certainly don't want to make. I just want my taxes to be as simple as freaking possible, and I don't want to put my Bitcoin at risk. I don't want my exchange holding my private keys. So I have no intention of trading on a crypto exchange, but I'm more than happy to trade the ETF, especially like the GBTC. I can take advantage of GBTC. I have the ability to enter and exit pre and close market. I just missed my entry because I went to sleep. I missed my entry. I was trying to get in at 475. I missed it by 5 cents. There were entries at 480. I would have eaten them all up. But I went to bed around, somewhere around here. I don't know. Oh, actually, this is the pre-market stuff. And then I had to force get in this area of 510. And you can see when I took this screenshot, the price of GBTC was 510 because it was trading at a huge premium at that point. Really wanted to get in at 475, 480. And I missed it because I was asleep. And then I was asleep on the exit as well. After I got in, I set a limit sell at where that red line is, and I just missed it. I missed it by 10 cents. And again, I was asleep all throughout, and I woke up, took a look at it, took the screenshot. So yeah, I can't wait to get into the US time zone so that I can, trade normally. All right. Oh, wait, you aren't seeing this. Shit. I'm on the wrong screen share. Haha. Yeah, you're probably not seeing it. Let me change that. Yeah, decided not to dox myself, so I set screen share to an application. I'll do it again with a different application though. Yeah, this was the GBTC trade. If my traditional broker shuts me down for doing screenshots of my trades, I think I'm just gonna quit. I think I'm just gonna quit finance, and I'm gonna start. I think I'm just gonna transition into diet and exercise. All right, so here it is. I just missed my entry at 475 because I was asleep, and that was my limit entry because the market opens at 1:30 in the morning. I woke up at 2 in the morning, saw that I missed my limit order fill by 5 cents, jumped in immediately at 510. It went up to 540. Would have been a good trade, you know, on a lot of 5,000. That's a good trade, guys. That's nothing to sneeze at, and especially for for like an hour or two, and definitely would have exited, but I slept through all of this because this is like at 3 in the morning, and that was 4 in the morning, and then I woke up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, shit, and I'm back to break even. That's what happens when you trade out of Australia on for the U.S. time zone. And I wanted to buy more right at market closed for tomorrow because I think Bitcoin can rally here. So like I said, I'm staying pretty bullish on it at the moment. But let me close the GBTC thing. Maybe I'll tweet that out before I get on my flight. Well, I gotta go boarding soon. Shit. All right, I got about 5 minutes. Back to the charts. Like I said, we're back to 4,300 on stamp. I like it here. I'm looking at the 10-minute chart. You know, we're coming back to the bottom of the triangle. I don't want to see it break the bottom of the triangle. I would say that, I mean, it's Bitcoin. Anything can happen. All right, come on. You're going to click or what? I don't know why it's not clicking. Okay, there it is. I would say that if we go below this line, it would make me very nervous on the bullish trade. And if I don't like how my trade is looking at market open tomorrow, I'll get out of that GBTC trade. But that GBTC trade should have already been mostly exited. Had I been awake at market opened and had I been awake at 11 a.m. New York time, I would have certainly, you know, taken a grand or two off that trade easy. But yeah, hey, you know, it shit happens. It's fine. I've built up my retirement account well enough. You can only put like $5,000 a year into your retirement account. So just consider that when I'm able to trade, you know, 5, 10, 20,000 lots of GBTC in a retirement account that hasn't been funded in a little while because I haven't actually had like a day job in a little while. So that's where my trading has been happening lately, mostly for tax purposes. All right, yeah, we're getting a nice little tick up here. I like it. I like this green 2. If I got a green 3 above a green 2 on the next 10-minute candle, if I was like, you know, short day trading, I would add to my position a little bit. And then I would really add to my position on the triangle breakout. I think once you can get above the moving average, above the triangle, we are dealing with 10-minute candles at this point. Volume is a little off. I'm hoping the volume comes back. Let's take a look at what the volume did on the last triangle breakout. And you can see right here, see, the volume was dead. And then as we approach the triangle breakout, oh God, I hope I don't have to deal with a crying baby next to me on the plane. I think you guys can hear that. But that's okay. So right here, you can see how the volume came back. And the volume wasn't even on the breakout candle. You see, this is interesting. These are 10-minute candles, right? You see no one, it came back like it had a touch. It had a touch. It had this 2 that was a doji candle. It came back and it had one more touch. And then everyone was like, people wanted to come back. And then boom, this candle here. This is the big volume candle. It was already 2 candle after. So I do like it here. And there we go. And there we go. We are rising. Like I said, I can't trade it. GBTC is not trading at the moment. It's 9 p.m. in New York. We're coming back to the top of the triangle. I like it here. I like this triangle breakout. I can certainly see Bitcoin rising up to 46, 47. I have a target of 260. And that's what I'm looking at. You know, now that I'm zooming in, I should probably lower it a little bit like that. We're looking at a 6% upswing. Let's see what happens. And once the triangle breaks out, definitely you want to set a break-even stop loss. I like this green 2 above a green 1. And yeah, I'm eyeing this. There it is. We just broke it, right? Breaking the top of the triangle. So that's great. That's very clean. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. I mean, it really depends on how you draw the triangles. You can, you know, tighten this guy up. You know, you could have tightened it up a little bit. You know, I could, well, maybe not really. Like that, you know. It all depends on how you draw it, but the idea is the same. You're getting higher lows, you're getting equal highs. I'm looking for a breakout here. Maybe when I land, I'll open it up and I'll see 4,600. That'd be absolutely ideal. I'm not sure where on this chart my GBTC entry was. It wasn't great. My GBTC entry was supposed to be in this vicinity here. Unfortunately, I think I got in somewhere over here. So my GBTC is probably in the red, but it depends on the premium as well. Okay, I'm done with screen share. I'll glance at the live chat. Hey, thank you for your tip. From Chippendales. Hey, I remember that name from before. Thanks, Tone, for your blunt and honest statements between all the BS in the space. I wish you a lot well-deserved success and all the best. Safe flight. Thank you. I'll scroll up. I'll see if there's any other tips stuff. Nope, I don't see it, so that's okay. Tone, you got to talk to Peter Schiff. Guys, I have no access to Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff is a bigger celebrity than I am. He has no time to look at my videos. He has no time to read my comments. He's not interested in coming on my channel. I mean, I think my manager has tried reaching out to Peter Schiff, and I don't think we ever heard anything back. I'm happy to talk to him. I mean, Nouriel Rubini respects me. I mean, maybe I can get Peter Schiff to respect me as well. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care. 2025 prediction? I don't know, a few more, another bull market, another bear market. See, it's hard for me to predict what happens in 2025. You know, in 2025, the price could be $15,000 a Bitcoin in 2025, coming down from 150K. Because I think what we're seeing right now, we might see again in the future, only from higher prices. Peter Schiff talks to Data Dash and Ivan on Tech. Great, good for them. I think both of them have more viewers than I do. So Peter Schiff talks to Chris DeRose. Unfortunate, but sure. I mean, look, I don't have time to chase Peter Schiff. It's not that important to me. Look, it's not that important to me to convince Peter Schiff what Bitcoin is, right? And my YouTube channel is not like other channels. My YouTube channel is for me to provide my opinion and for me to bring people on my channel for you guys to learn from, because I respect their opinion. It's not really a channel designed for debates. Like, I don't want to debate people on my channel. That's not what my channel is for. My channel, well, like if I ran a geology channel, which is my actual degree from undergrad, if I run a geology channel, it would be to teach you about geology, not to debate flat earthers, right? It's not to debate that the earth is going around, that the sun is going around the earth. Like, I'm not going to debate these people. So my channel isn't really designed to debate Peter Schiff. I'm happy to bring him on, happy to talk to him, but It's not really what it's for. I thought my slow chat was turned on. Is it turned off? Is my slow chat turned? Is my slow chat turned off? You know what? After YouTube banned me, like I lost like all of my settings. Lost all of my settings when YouTube banned me. Yeah, I'm gonna turn slow chat on. How the hell am I gonna speak to George Soros? He's not gonna take my call. Guys, I'm not important. If more and more people stop mining and the transactions get slower, um, doesn't this lead to a crash of Bitcoin? Not necessarily. I thought it gets more and more complicated. Not necessarily. Let's see what happens with mining. Let's see. Oh, by the way, speaking of mining, I think Bitcoin SV, Craig Wright's version, is back with more blocks than the Bitcoin ABC. I mean, that whole thing is such a clown show. No, I don't get jet lag anymore. I fly too much. I also adjusted my diet to assist myself with the jet lag. I follow Jimmy's model. I don't eat on flight days. Well, I'm reading the chat because I'm not screen sharing. Yeah, so here's the thing. Chinese miners are throwing away their machines. So what happened to all that bullshit FUD about mining being centralized in China? It's all garbage. Hey, the bad virus, you're back, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the tip in the pounds, man. All right, guys. I think it's time for me to go and start to check in here. Um, yeah, I gotta make it out to South Korea. Oh, what currency is that? I think that's the South Korean won. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy a lot of 1K, but the thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna buy it. Like, I'm gonna have to find some suckers willing to sell it to me for cash at 1,000. Anyway, let me just let's close out. Let's just one more time. I am looking for this triangle breakout. We are now have a 3 candle. The 2 went above a 1. The 3 is going above a 2. This is a really good one. I really like it. This is 10-minute candles, guys. My stop loss would either be the low from the hammer candle back at 1800 New York time on the 20th, or the aggressive 13 candle that just took place. I really like this ascending triangle breakout, very similar to the one that happened yesterday. And let's see how this goes. So once again, guys, please check out Unconfiscatable. The poker tournament is going to be a lot of fun. 0.1 Bitcoin buy-in. Leah and Tyler are already in. Nick Crypto, lots of other people. The conference itself was a one-day conference. We added a PayPal and credit card payment. It's always going to be more expensive than paying in Bitcoin because it's a royal pain in the ass. Even like all the work that was put in, implementing, I mean, that's not free either, right? Like website development for all that stuff. I mean, that's why the fiat price is going to be more expensive. And everyone keeps asking about the live streams. If we have the money and we have the, and we hire the right people to do it, we'll try to bring you the live streams. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It depends on registrations. It depends on the price of Bitcoin. The conference is priced in Bitcoin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can still support via my affiliates. Please sign up for TradingView at a 60% discount. All you got to do is click this link. And if you're going to do a bunch of Amazon shopping for Black Friday, please go through these links as well. All right, that's it for screen share. Goodbye, Sydney. Off to Brisbane. I'll be in Brisbane about 4 days, and then I'm off to Singapore. When I'm in Singapore, I'm speaking at 2 conferences. I'll talk more about them. Oh, and in Brisbane, there's a big meetup Friday night. I'll talk about it tomorrow night, I guess. Honestly, I haven't looked at it. I haven't had time. My manager and a bunch of people in Brisbane set it up. I haven't had time to look. I'd show you the website of the meetup, but I have no clue where it is. So yeah, I haven't had time. All right, guys, talk to you all on the next one. It's time for me to go board.